superstars come lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Everybody, put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, thank you.
Honor guard. Order. Colors. Outward. Face. Forward. March.
Aim.
Honor guard. Prepare to post colors. Post. Colors. Honor guard. Outward. Face. Forward. March.
You may be seated. So, first off, I'd like to thank our civic superstars. Will the four of you please join us up on stage? Liliana, Rania Kazaska, and Malena Kazaska. Madam Clerk, can we get roll calls?
Councilmember Wong,
Present.
Councilmember Sanchez,
Present.
Councilmember Lowe,
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Gang,
Here.
Mayor Ford,
Present.
Town Clerk.
Thank you. Do we have any agenda deletions, additions, and changes?
No changes, Mr. Mayor.
And we'll go with public communications.
Not at this time.
No public speakers. Wow. Good. And now I guess it falls on me to make all these announcements. So first off, thank you for coming. I'd like to just make some announcement on our special guests who are here today. I'm just going to go down this list. We have Jeffrey Trang, the LA County Tax Assessor's Office. Perez, the State Senator. Danny Hay of West Hollywood City Council. Jennifer Tang from the Assembly Member Mike Fong's office. Judy from Congresswoman Judy Chu. Edith Gonzalez from Supervisor Hilda Solis. Mayor Captain Lee from the City of Alhambra, a good neighbor. Councilmember Noya Wang, also from the City of Alhambra. I thought I saw Sam Kang from the City of Duarte. And then, of course, now I've left the important names because you all have served this city in many, many ways. I'm going to start first with Honorable Mike Ying, San Gabriel Valley Water District, also former mayor for the city. David Lau, former mayor. Anthony Wong, former mayor. Stephen Lam, former mayor. Peter Chan, former mayor. Yvonne Yu, former mayor. Also have former clerk, former city clerk, Teresa Amador. I am also told that we have William Goh from Irvine City Council member. Andy Yan with the Garvey School Board. And if I can ask our volunteers who serve on the commission, present or past, if you can please stand up and be recognized. Thank you for all your hard work. That includes Jason Ding, he didn't stand up, but I think that's oh, Sophie Wong, our Harvard Unified School Board. Okay, all right. Next up, I think it's me again. I get to address the audience. Well, I'm going to do this. I'm going to walk up the front. Because it's easy. I try to hand them. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here. This is the outgoing New Year's address. So I've got a deck of about 18 pages, which we delivered 3 weeks ago, and we did it in record time. I think it was 35 minutes. But what I promised the chief, and he's going to keep me honest, is that I keep today's thing to just 3 minutes. So first off, thank you, everyone. I want to first start with a thank you to my family, who has allowed me to be here, the time this year, and Amy, who's here today. I want to thank the community for giving the trust and the faith in all of us in serving the community and keeping this community strong. And of course, I want to thank my fellow council members who are here, plus Yvonne, who has served with us. It really is collaboration. Nothing gets done by yourself. There's no I. We all work as a team, and we all work together as a team. And the most important part of this is what we call the peanut gallery. Our staff, they make this city go. They make it run. We sit here and we take some of the glamour, but they do all the work. So I appreciate all of you for all the hard work you do. So my strategy, my vision, however you want to call it, boils down to 3 things. Best place to live, best place to work, and best place to play. In the last 9.5 months as mayor and my 3 years serving on this council, really, we kept this community safer. We increased first responders in total personnel count to both police and fire. You can't have community without first responders and the safety involved in it. So I want to thank our first responders. And you can't have a community and run a city without a surplus budget, which is what we did. $3 million last year, $1 million the year before, and $500,000 the year before that. That money allows us to use part of that budget for other goods to the city, which is something we accomplished in the last few years. We fixed our infrastructure, our water system. We're working on a sewer system, and we continuously repave for roads to make the city better. So all that is really to say this is the best place to live. When we think about best place to work, it's the best place to work for people who do business in their city. Last year, we were voted by LA County's chamber as the #1 friendliest city for new businesses. This year to date, as of September, mid-September, we had over 120 new business licenses issued. That means we had over 120 new businesses. Best place to work also means for staff. With no staff, nothing gets done. We appreciate them. We're proud to say we've worked and negotiated 8 contracts to keep us working with our staffs for the next 2 to 3 years. We've also streamlined our permits and our building system so that it's faster for people to get their houses built. If they have questions on licensing, if they needed to remodel a home or a business. So that's all part of a best place to work. And of course, best place to play. We did our 10-year Master Parks program. We've identified the needs. So now our 13 parks, which is probably the most in any of the local cities outside of LA, will be a place where people can enjoy either pickleball, tennis, basketball, walk, exercise, anything you can think of. And of course, best place to play, none other than Bruggemeyer Library and Langley Center, where we serve not only our community, but it really is a resource center for everyone in the San Gabriel Valley. Because they all know Monterey Park and they all want to come here to enjoy the fruits of what we have here. And that's great because we work together as a community to serve all. Again, thank you all for coming here. I want to thank the residents for allowing me to do this. And I want to thank my fellow council members for continuing to work together. Because there's still 13 months left. And there's still a lot of things to be done. So we will keep at it. Thank you so much.
Mayor Vigo, on behalf of the entire City Council, we acknowledge and appreciate all your hard work as mayor of our city, and we have this plaque of honor to present to you. So we'll come down for a picture. Thank you, Mayor Vigo.
Chief. You go there, that what? We're glad that it's still new. Yeah, let's take one first. Okay, there you go. Here you go. What camp are so now, I know.
Can I give the peanut gallery guys to come down here real quick?
Yay, staff, yay. Staff, come on.
Okay. Next step. See. I think that we get useful. All right, now. They didn't think they're apple. I want to see what run base and apple with Kyle. They like. Then I get. My parents. So this is that. Skip.
Jason? Jim Hing?
Yeah, they yes, just come in. Why don't we all back like we did? We'll get settled going.
So we want to welcome officially tomorrow, but for those of you who do know the secrets out, our new fire chief, Jason Hing.
several a smart going with pushing there to get her down the line and the having better go. So okay, here we go. Squat 1, 2, 3. Stop. Forward. There's like
there's one more.
Dicey Scott means God. We're gonna have to fight about this. There was this, you know, happened. Put that right here, right there. Put it on. Whatever here.
I stand in the lobby, so it's going to say to you.
What?
Here we go.
Down.
I got it.
Thank
Okay. Get your guests up and we are going. Take it up. Okay, thank you.
All right. Now we have an item on the agenda, reorganization of the Monterey Park City Council. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve item 6B. Or Monterey Park City Council.
Okay, we have a motion by Councilmember Sanchez. Do we have a second?
Second.
By Councilmember Wong. Please vote.
Okay. Now, helping them. Now. Approved unanimously.
All right. Okay. Okay, so we're going to take a 2-minute break while they switch a couple of things, so bear with us.
That's good. Thank you. And the cause of that is the idea is young cause of this problem. I have. I'm not anti-people. I didn't get it. I'm the children. Have a little cheap house. The elder saw the you are just not like this here. Because that's part of the like stream. It is high tension. You know what? Please stand down. You should be what's up when you're asking, right? Oh, can we talk about a package for that? If I hear again, you should have been. So we just tell you, baby, what you doing over just yes, already. So this remark is guys, dear, you will be here, but you can take.
Ready to start? Allow me to now introduce Annie Yap Alubriel, who will be administering the oath of office and presentation at the name badge and business cards to Mayor Pro Tem Rila.
So thank you all so much, Monterey Park, and I get the distinct honor of saying something really nice about Henry before he becomes your new mayor pro tem. And so, you know, Henry had asked me to swear you in. Sorry, swear him in, not swear at him. But I'd like to just kind of start with a bit of a personal anecdote. You know, as you all know, I currently serve on the Garvey School District Board, but somebody who came before me, who served 17 years for that school district, then board member Henry Lowe, was the first person to approach me to talk about whether or not I should run. And as somebody who grew up in this city, I looked up to people like Henry, who was my model for public service, somebody who I thought of as like a civic leader and somebody that I wanted to emulate my own path of public service on. And so it was really amazing that Henry sat me down. He talked to me about the importance of public service, the importance of having great public officials in these offices that hold the trust of the community. And so, and Henry, of course, did a fantastic job on our Garvey School Board, and he's the reason why I'm doing a fantastic, well, I hope I'm doing a fantastic job on the school board. But I have to follow, and I have to thank the mentorship of people like Henry Lowe, who's been just one of the most amazing people to ever grace Monterey Park's history. And so it's my pleasure to swear in my friend, my mentor, somebody that I consider my older brother, as Mayor Pro Tem for the City of Monterey Park. And so thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. All right, so raise your right hand. Fantastic. And this is, I state your name.
I, Henry Lowe,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
upon which I'm about to enter.
upon which I'm about to enter.
Congratulations, Mayor Pro Tem Henry Lowe. I get to give him all the cool stuff this comes with.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Madam Clerk. Well, good evening, friends, community members, neighbors of Monterey Park and Southern California. Thank you for coming tonight. I feel very privileged to be able to have the opportunity to, second time around, assume the position of Mayor Pro Tem for this great city of Monterey Park. City I dearly love, in the community, the region that I've worked and lived in for 25 years, a quarter of a century. And, I want to, of course, thank Board Member Andy Yam for the opportunity for me in. In many ways, what we all do is because of people like Andy, because those of us who are in elected office, we really are in the business of the future. Because the decisions that we make today, decisions that we do in terms of policy, to the infrastructure, it doesn't just reverberate for the present, but for the future as well. And so everything we do is about the future. And I want to just extremely thank everyone who in the audience, many of whom I've worked with, I've been friends, served on community boards with. I just want to thank all of you for giving your time to this community. The health of a community in terms of civic engagement is by those who volunteer, those who come to council meetings, not just once, but to read the agenda, to make public comment. And we are so blessed with the riches of the people who serve, who want to make the community a better place. And I certainly am in awe that I get to serve on the dais with people who have served before me, such as former Mayor Mike Ging, former Mayor Peter Chan, former Mayor Yvonne Yu, former Mayor David Lau, former Mayor Stephen Lam, former Mayor Anthony Wong, and I know you're probably watching from home, former Mayor Hans Lang, and many others who have served and continue to serve, like Teresa Amador with the Women's Club. And, let me just say that, when I was first elected to City Council, now 5 years ago, 2 weeks later, they declared the pandemic. And for the next 2 years, we were meeting on Zoom. I think even when I was sworn in as mayor, which many people don't remember because I was sworn out mayor on Zoom because of the pandemic. And during that time, it was a scary moment, not just because of the pandemic, because of the health of our families, but also because this community, because we also were stricken with a lot of anti-Asian hate because of the rhetoric about where COVID came from. And I'm really proud of the way this community rallied together, and not to mention stood up for each other and support and watch out for each other. At the height of the pandemic, we had one of the highest vaccination rates, one of the lowest infection rates in Monterey Park compared to other cities, and we should be proud of ourselves for that. And then when I became mayor, we certainly continued to have our challenges, mainly in 2023 when we had our mass shooting. It was probably one of our darkest moments of our time in the city. But, as the mayor at the time, I was so proud of everyone here, of everyone in Monterey Park, the staff, the first responders, the police, Senator Perez, hello. Senator Sasha Renee Perez, please, a round of applause. My God, thank you for coming. The thing, it was probably a very dark moment for us as a community, and yet we rallied, we came together, we showed to the world that we would not let a mass shooting destroy us, and that we stood strong. We gave expression to the hashtag Monterey Park Strong, and we persevered. And we will continue to persevere as a community because we have to. We have to. You heard our former Mayor Vin Gold talk about our achievement of what we've done to the infrastructure programming. And I know for myself, I'm just so proud that while I served as City Council, we were able to add to our programming, a Pride Month, a festival every June, which we've been doing for the past 5 years, because we are a community of diversity, and we embrace that diversity as our resource, and we should be proud of ourselves. I will close by just saying, thank you, all of you, for being my friends. I also want to thank my family, my mother, who's hopefully watching, and unable to be here tonight because of her advanced age and ill health. But when I was a little kid, they would bring me to Monterey Park all the time while they did their visit. They would drop me off at Pirates Cove. Who remembers Pirates Cove? To play. Oh, nobody does. Okay. But, okay, you remember Pirates Cove, but Pirates Cove, which is an arcade place, to play video games while they did their business. And to them, Monterey Park, probably like to many of you, was their idea of what the American dream was for those who come from overseas. And so I think for my mom and dad, when I became a council member, it was part of the American dream. And so it's for them, but also I do what I do for every person who has come to Monterey Park to make this place home. And I'll close with this: where are you? Oh, there you are. So to our incoming Mayor Elizabeth Yang, I pledge to work with you, to support you. We know the position can have its challenges, because our eyes will be on you. You are the face of the city, but know that you have serving with you now 4 former mayors, on this dais, and we are here to back you, we are here to support you, and we are here to work together with this community in collaboration to make Monterey Park a better place. And so I'll end there because I'm excited to hear really my new mayor. And so thank you for this opportunity, and thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you, Henry. Now, please join me in welcoming Mike Ng, Treasurer and Board Member of the San Gabriel Valley Municipal Water District, who will be swearing into installation of our incoming mayor, Elizabeth Yang.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. And thank you, Monterey Park, for keeping the air conditioner on. I'm saving about $100 worth of electricity right now by being here. Well, before I administer the oath, I'm remembering my time on the dais here, and I'm remembering all the people that I served with, and all the people that came before me, and all the people that came after me. Believe it or not, when I swear Elizabeth Yang in, she will be about the 80th mayor ever to be sworn in Monterey Park. There's been 80 of them so far. But I remember that we look at our elected officials as people that are elected officials, and they, I'm sure, enjoy that title. But they are much more than that title. They were more than that before they assumed office. And they will be enriched by office, but much more than that. They will return to another life of which they and we can be proud of. Let me give you an example that our incoming mayor is an amazing mother and spouse and part of a family of raising young children, some of whom you saw earlier. Give her a round of applause of that. Elizabeth Yang, mayor and mother and spouse. She's also an employer who manages, I lost count, I think it's 5 working places that provides legal services and employs people and creates jobs all over Southern California. Thank you, Mayor, for doing that. Yeah, well, we may need jobs there someday. She also serves in leadership positions on many nonprofit organizations, and you don't hear about it because she gives of her time. And as many of you know, those nonprofits have committee meetings and they have fundraisers, et cetera, and she excels at doing that. She also is an author of best-selling books. Isn't that amazing? And if you haven't read them yet, better go out there and get 10% from Amazon. And all this is a woman, especially a qualified woman that is a role model and is smashing barriers. Here's our incoming mayor who has 3 degrees and is fluent in at least 3 languages, and I'm sure many, many more that I can't pronounce. We're so lucky that she has chosen public service to add to her long list of commitments. And I'm glad that she's chosen our beloved city of Monterey Park. Let me tell you about Elizabeth Yang. There was a club in Monterey Park that had many people meeting, and they had no place to hold their meetings. Elizabeth Yang heard about that, and she did something that most of us wouldn't do. She said, "You can have your meeting at my house." No, she said, "You can have your meeting at my office." And they've been meeting ever since. That's your incoming mayor, someone who gives of herself and understands the needs of this community. Thank you for doing that, Mayor. And so I am honored and thrilled to administer the oath of office to a woman that I have admired for many, many years. I've known you for such a long time, who's been voted the most outstanding fill-in-the-blank lawyer, most amazing leader. I went to your birthday party. I think you were 12 years old. Outstanding person. I still remember that time when people after people. This is a person, a people person, someone we really need in Monterey Park, who not only has accomplished so much in education and a workplace, but she's a people person. I'll tell you, there's a lot of crisis that comes our way. And I can't think of someone better equipped that never loses her cool when it's hot outside, that never loses her cool, that is the calm, the voice of reason that has actually taught to so many people that she reflects the spirit of the best of Monterey Park. And that's why I'm pleased to be careful, you know, lawyers charged by the word. So I'm talking a lot. Elected officials charged by the day. So here we go. So if you'll raise your right hand and repeat after me the words that I'm sure all of you have heard many times. I state your name.
I, Elizabeth Yang,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
Sorry, Mike is logging the mic. And the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance
That I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California.
and the Constitution of the State of California.
That I will take this obligation freely
That I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion.
or purpose of evasion,
And that I will well and faithfully discharge
and I will well and faithfully discharge
the duties upon which I am about to enter.
the duties upon which I'm about to enter.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's rise and collectively give a standing ovation to our incoming mayor, Elizabeth Yang!
Now please welcome Philip Chang, her husband, Kelly Yang, her mother, and Liliana Kazachka, her daughter, and Alexander Kazachki, her son, who will present the badge and car.
Okay, everyone please sit down.
When,
Thank you so much, Honorable Mike Ng. I need to take some comedy classes like Mike. I think humor is one thing I get to improve on. But wow, looking out into this audience right now, my heart is just so big. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming today. I have a whole multi-page speech written back there, but I don't like reading from a speech, so I'm just going to speak from the heart. Yes. So, I have a long list of people to thank, first of all. And if I'm forgetting someone, please just yell out your name, okay? So, number one, I'd love to thank my mother for single-handedly raising me and my brother. Your determination, your strength, and your perseverance made me into the woman I am today. Thank you, Mommy. Secondly, I would like to thank my husband, Phil, for being my rock, for giving me unconditional love and support, for helping me with the business so that I can have time to do public service. So, thank you, Phil. And all my other family members, all my kids, my daughter Liliana, my son Alexander, my other daughter Maya, and Milena, my sister from another mother, Stephanie, and thank you so much for being here today. And of course, I have so many mentors and role models that are trailblazers in the community that have inspired me to perform leadership and come into public service. So we have our former mayors, Stephen Lamb, David Lau, Yvonne Yu, of course Mike Ng, Andy Yan, maybe future council member, Peter Chan, Anthony Wong. We have all the way from West Hollywood, Danny Hang, and then all the way from Irvine, Councilmember William Go. And who else? We have Dr. Sophie Wong, first Asian American president of the Alhambra School Board. We have Teresa Almador, who is the previous city clerk. Who else am I missing? Oh, Sam Kane, thank you for coming all the way from Duarte. So all of you guys have paved the way. And of course, my amazing colleagues, Mayor Pro Tem Henry, the former Mayor Vin, I've got big shoes to fill, Thomas and Jose. I am so blessed to be working alongside you guys. Thank you for being my colleagues. And our city manager, Inez. We meet on a weekly basis and she keeps us up to date on everything that's happening in the city. Thank you so much for holding my hand and helping this transition be so smooth, Inez. And of course, all of our staff, as council members, we cannot do it by ourselves. We have to have amazing, hardworking staff behind the scenes to make the city run. And over the last 9.5 months, I've really learned a lot about how our city runs. It's a lot more complicated than you think. And it's very eye-opening for me. And I really appreciate from the bottom of my heart all of the staff that make the city work. Public safety is one of the biggest topics in the city and one that I'm committed to upholding. And I can't do it without our first responders, our police department, and our fire department. Thank you, first responders and staff. And I also want to acknowledge everyone else who gets back in the city, all our commissioners who earlier stood up. Let's have you guys stand up again. All our city commissioners who volunteer your time in the city. Thank you, commissioners. There's 11 commissions in the city of Monterey Park. I started on 4 different commissions, and we currently have a vacancy on the Commission for Aging. So if anyone wants to apply, please come and talk to me. We'd love to have you help volunteer for the community. So, I am here today, but I wasn't always, so social and so confident. Actually, growing up, I was an introvert. Social skills were far from me. I hated recess. I didn't know how to make friends, didn't know how to talk to people. I would try to kill time at recess by going to the softball field, lining up until I got to the front, and then I'd be too scared because I didn't want to fail at batting, and then I would go to the end of the line again. So that was literally Liz back in the day, and I never gained any social skills or leadership skills until after college. It's very similar to our council member Thomas Wong, actually. I heard, if you guys knew him from back in the day, people tell me you can count on 2 hands how many words he spoke in high school.
It's still true. I don't talk very.
Yes, but it shows that we can always improve and transform ourselves, that we can always be resilient, and challenges are actually blessings in disguise. That's one of the messages in one of my books. Whenever there's a challenge that comes your way, don't hide from it, don't be scared. It's the universe's way of preparing you for something bigger. So anytime we have a challenge in our life, I learn to be resilient and face it and know that it's preparing me for something bigger. So I want to leave you all with this. What is the difference between success and fulfillment? All right, so remember this, one of my favorite quotes. Success is getting what you want. whereas fulfillment is giving what you've got. And I'm so honored and humbled to have this opportunity to give back to the city, Monterey Park, that I love so dearly, that's given so much to me in the 15 years plus that I've lived here, raised my kids here. And I am so committed and honored to be serving our city. And Monterey Park, we will continue to thrive.
After leadership, you gotta run the mic now.
Now, please welcome Gigi Lee, Congresswoman Judy Chu's office, who would like to share some more.
Can I have that little come down as well? Yeah, I have certificate for you, so come down every day.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They had
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, everyone can. But okay, yeah.
your team, but
So good evening, everyone. So my name is Judy Lee. I'm the field rep for Congresswoman Judy Chu. So she's in DC, so I'm here on behalf of her. At this evening, we gather to celebrate not only Monterey Park's incredible achievements, but also outstanding leadership that has made them possible. Thank you for the whole council. Thank you for the outgoing Vengo. You have not only have an impressive career, but also never forgotten the importance of giving back to the city. So I know you because of the Chinatown Service Center. You have done so much in that organization. But I get to know you that you have done so much for the city as well. Improve the roads, improve the senior center, and you have done so many things. And actually, the city adopted the first ever park system master plan. So under your leadership, so thank you for that. Because of you, the Monterey Park has the have the music center LA grant that brought new life to Monterey Park event. So really good for our residents. So also. I get to know you that's again actually in 2018. So when I was a reporter. So at that time still in this chamber, and that's my first time to attend such an event. There's a free legal session, and you are one of the guest speakers. And then you're providing free legal advice for everyone to benefit the community as a whole. So I know that you are really want to give back to the community, and then I know that you can do a good job, and that we are willing to work with you, and in the coming 9.5 months, and then let us know if we can help with anything. And also Harry, know and thank you, Vice Mayor. So, and then I know you for a very long time also because you were the former assembly member at Charles Rap before. I also like it. So I get to know you and then get to know all this knowledge about the government structure, cities, and and you are a very humble, friendly person, helping everyone in many different issues. And I'm so glad that you become the vice mayor of Monterey Park, and congratulations. I make everything simple, so right now I would like to present the congressional recognition to both Van Gogh, Elizabeth Yan, Mayor Yan, and Mayor Pro Tem Harry. Yeah, congratulations.
here.
Now please welcome California State Senator Sasha Renee.
Good evening, everyone, and it's so lovely to see you all. I've missed you guys up in Sacramento. I want to start off first. I have certs for Councilmember Vin No to honor his time as mayor, and want to thank you, Vin, for all of your work. I know how hard it is to be mayor of the council. A lot of folks don't understand. You take all the heat, even though it might be decisions of the entire council. So appreciate your work in that role, and just want to acknowledge all of your leadership, not just as a business leader, but also as a leader in the education space as well. Vin regularly volunteers his time with the Garvey Educational Foundation, ensuring that our students have the resources that they need to thrive, in addition to your role here as a council member, in addition to the role that you have as a business leader. So I want to thank you and commend you for all of your tremendous work, and congratulations on mayor, and look forward to all of the work that you'll be doing on council in your continuing role. Next up, we have our incoming Mayor Pro Tem, Henry Lowe. Henry and I go way back. We've become very good friends over the years. And for those of you that might not know, Henry is actually one of the longest serving employees of the California legislature. It's really quite amazing. He's worked for incredible assembly members, even our very own Mike Ng, who we have here with us today. And former Assembly member Ed Chow as well, and continues to work with Assembly Democrats. And just want to appreciate all of the tremendous work that you do each and every day, Henry. In addition to that, you served on the Garvey Educational Board for almost 17 years, which is pretty amazing. If you've been in local government, it is and very intense. It's like being on an episode of Parks and Rec in real life. And Henry has always done it with such kindness and charisma. And he always has that incredible laugh that you can hear from about a mile away. He is also one of the first ever LGBT electeds in the San Gabriel Valley, and has been such a trailblazer for so many in our community. So just want to thank and value you, Henry, for all of your tremendous work, not just here in Monterey Park and beyond, and for what you represent across the entire state for Asian Americans and LGBT folks everywhere. So excited to see you step into your role as Mayor Pro Tem, and excited to continue working with you there as well. And finally, our incoming mayor, Elizabeth Yang. Elizabeth is a bit of a Wonder Woman, and I think all of you in this room probably know that. An entrepreneur, a businesswoman, an attorney, an author, and now you can add mayor to that list as well. There are very few people that have as long as a resume as you do, Elizabeth, but what I think is so incredibly impressive is that you are always so humble and so kind. I think all of you in this room who have had an opportunity to work with Elizabeth have just seen how incredibly kind she is. If you're dealing with an issue, if you're facing a challenge, she wants to know how she can help you. And for somebody that has so many accolades and so many degrees behind her, she could certainly, act like she does know a lot. So it would be okay for her to do that. But you always approach every situation with humility and grace, and I'm just always so wowed by you. So I'm so excited to see you step into your role as mayor, to continue to support you. It's also very exciting to see a woman leading in this role as well, which is so critical too. So I'm just really, really grateful for all of your years of friendship, Elizabeth, and for all of the leadership that you're going to bring to this position. So thank you, and excited to see what you do over these next several months.
Next up, Jennifer Tang of Assembly Mike Fong.
Good evening, everybody. Before I start my remarks, let us wish Senator Perez a happy birthday because today is her birthday. Thank you, Senator, for being here this evening on your birthday to celebrate the Monterey Park City Council. My name is Jennifer Tang. I'm here today on behalf of Assembly Member Mike Fong, who represents the 49th District, including Monterey Park. I'm also a very proud Monterey Park resident. And I really am just so proud of all of you, and I'm so proud to be a resident this evening because tonight has really shown us the type of leadership that we have in our city. It is driven by heart and generosity. With our incoming mayor, Elizabeth Yang, and all that I've seen her do as a boss lady, as an author, and now as a public servant, she just really approaches everything with so much heart and so much generosity with her time and her talent, and we're so lucky to have her as our mayor. With our incoming Mayor Pro Tem Henry Lowe, he is somebody that inspires us all and has inspired us all for many, many years. I have the privilege of working in the State Assembly alongside Henry, then as a colleague. He is so wonderful to work with, and so I'm very jealous of all of you who get to work with Henry on the council as well. And with our outgoing mayor, Vin Go, Vin, I'm really gonna miss you being up at the dais because you are so results driven, especially when you give speeches. And it's really wonderful to see all the things that this council has been able to accomplish over the last few years. And of course, our council members, Jose Sanchez and Thomas Long as well. So lucky to have all of you serving in these roles. And on behalf of Assembly Member Mike Fong, we are here to work with you and support you. And I also have certificates to present. Thank you.
It's okay. Trust. Yeah. Well, not that day. Yeah. You know, okay, you. Yeah. Wait. You.
Next up is Los Angeles County Assessor Jeff Ray.
Are you back there? Wait.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Councilmember Danny Hang from the city of West Hollywood, the home of the Sunset Strip, the Pink Pony Club, and a lot of pride. I am here on behalf of the residents of the city of West Hollywood, as well as LA County Assessor Jeffrey Prang, to present certificates to our outgoing Mayor Bin Go and our incoming Mayor Elizabeth Yang and Mayor Pro Tem Henry Lowe. First certificate is for the Honorable Bin Go for your services to the city of Monterey Park. We love hearing surpluses. Thank you. Well, that's from the city of West Hollywood. This is from the LA County Assessor. Ours is bigger. It's ours. Mayor Elizabeth Yang, we ran our campaign together. We supported each other. With your support, I became the first AAPI Chinese Vietnamese elected on the West Side. Thank you. We wish you congratulations on your term as mayor of the city of Monterey Park. This is from the assessor. It's much smaller. Last but not least, the Honorable Mayor Pro Tem Henry Lowe. Henry, you were my first endorsement for my second after Andrew. Second endorsement for my campaign. You believe that a Chinese person can win in West Hollywood, and I'm still the only Asian person elected on the West Side, and I could not have done it without your support. Congratulations. And this is from the assessor. It's much smaller. And of course, my friends Thomas Wong and Jose Sanchez. Pride in the past. I was born at Monterey Park. I will never forget where I came from. And I will have faith in the future. Congratulations.
Next up is Edith Gonzalez of Office of LA County Supervisor Hilda Three.
Good evening, everyone. It's truly a great honor and a pleasure to be here with everyone. Really give yourselves a hand of applause, because as I look in this room, it really shows the tremendous leadership that these 5 individuals have done in leading the city of Monterey Park. So thank you to each of you for your support. So please, a round of applause for yourselves. My name is Edith Gonzalez, and this evening I'm here representing LA County Supervisor Hilda Solis, who represents the city of Monterey Park, the friendly city of Monterey Park. And I really just want to say thank you to the outgoing mayor, incoming mayor pro tem, and incoming mayor as well, because the city of Monterey Park has truly been a tremendous partner to the county. We have been through highs and lows. And really, I think each time that we call on each one of you or your staff, you have always stepped up to ensure that we have the necessary resources for your residents, whether it's through the COVID pandemic, whether it's been through the fires, shooting, whatever the case has been, you have always said yes. And so on behalf of the supervisor and the county, I just want to say thank you to each one of you, but especially to the folks that we're recognizing today, Ben. As a former resident of your district, I thank you for your responsiveness to all of my issues. But also, incoming Mayor Yang, we definitely look forward to your leadership as you lead the city forward. And then Henry, we've been working together for years. There's just so many things that I can say, but really, again, on behalf of the supervisor, thank you. We look forward to our continued partnership. And we just wish the city of Monterey Park continued success as we move forward. So thank you.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
It's other than we to
Next up, City of Alhambra, Mayor Catherine Lee and Councilmember Noya Wang.
Alhambra picked up.
Good evening. I'm so happy to be here with my friends. I've met all of you, and Jose Sanchez is actually a former colleague in high school. And this is Councilmember Noya Wong. I'm just really happy to be here tonight on the special occasion celebrating the reorganization of Monterey Park City Council. On behalf of citizens of Alhambra, I commend you for your leadership and your partnership with Alhambra. And I'm pretty sure that in the future we'll have many more opportunities for the two cities to collaborate and partner together, either economic developments or other events. And I actually have met all 5 of you, but I've spoken to the Mayor Vigno lately at a job fair, and he was very, very direct, a very strong person, and plenty of leadership. And I really appreciated that. And also the Mayor Pro Tem, Henry Lowe, I've also spoken with you many years ago. Very friendly person. I appreciate the friendship as well. And also Monterey Park's new mayor, Elizabeth Yang. I recently met you at a banquet, and I really appreciate your abilities to be able to juggle all these things in your life. And you're a superwoman, of course. But I do appreciate the city of Monterey Park as well. Let's give him a big hand. Thank you, Mayor. Good evening. My name is Noya Wang. I'm council member from City of Alhambra. I represent District 4 of Alhambra. We actually share borders with Monterey Park. We share Hellman Avenue and Garvey Avenue. So I feel very close to the City of Monterey Park and very happy to be here and celebrate this occasion with all of you. Want to congratulate Mayor Go for successfully finishing your mayor term. I also love that you share the credit with everybody. It's an amazing accomplishment, but when you share the credit with staff or your council colleagues, it speaks to the kind of leader you are. So let's give Mayor Go another round of applause. And Mayor Pro Tem Lo, I have always been so inspired by your passion and looking forward to your continued passion and leadership in serving the city. And Mayor Elizabeth Yang, I've known you for so many years. I've known your commitment and dedication to this community for many, many years with different hats you've worn, different roles you've taken. I'm not going to repeat what Honorable Mike Ng has already described you, and he said it's so much better than I could. But very much looking forward to your new role as mayor. I'm so excited for you. We are here to be your partners as your neighbor city, and to all the council members in Monterey Park, we remain your partners. Looking forward to achieving things together for our community here. So thank you.
Congratulations to all three of you. Again, I'm going to add to your certificate collection as well. This is where you can help me have. And I commend all three of you for your excellent leadership.
Thank you.
Now please welcome Mike Ng of the San Gabriel Valley Municipal Water District.
Well, thank you very much. I started to come up here again, but I have these certificates I was told not to go home with them. So many of them. Monterey Park surely is a coalitional city, and I want to thank each and every one of you for making it a city that I have never wanted to move away from. And I wanted to not just thank our council members here, but also Amy and Michelle, who are part of the team. Will you both stand? You rarely get recognized when I think I pay my taxes to both of you. Thomas Wong, thank you. Thomas Wong, I took his place on the San Gabriel Valley Municipal Water District. He served for over 10 years, really a pace setter, but they never had a budget for certificates, so we're starting now. Jose Sanchez, you are an amazing role model, especially for our teachers, our parents, and our children. You really are the model of pride in the past, but faith in the future. Many of you don't know this, but Ben Go is a rock star. Ben Go is the chairman of the board of the Chinatown Service Center, which they're having a dinner pretty soon too. I still have seats left. But he also was the past president of the Garvey School District, and as well as the foundation. He's a foundational guy. So thank you so much. And also, Ben, I don't know if this is what you did, but Ben Go, you sent me about 500 hours of speeches, because we used to have every council member speak for about half an hour, but when Ben Go became mayor, he said, hey, I'm speaking for all of you. And so thank you for saving all that time, because I don't think he lets the other people speak. And Henry, I had the good fortune of working with you when I was in the State Assembly, and you are always the smartest person in the room on public policy. And if there's an earthquake, a fire, or a flood, I want you there, because I know first responders could track your voice anywhere in the darkness. And Elizabeth, what can I say? You are everything that people have said. I mean, how many of you are here because of Elizabeth Yang? Can you? I thought so. Most probably. And how many of you are here for Mike Ng? Probably this is the first. I'm going to give all of you certificates, and then I'm going to take a picture so that, yeah, you get to, why don't you give it to the people that don't have anything? The less fortunate, isn't there another one? For the less, okay. Thank you, and si se puede.
Next up, Scott Kwong and Shirley Wong of the Chinese American Citizens Alliance, Gabriel Lodge.
Just take it down. From this. Here it is. Just get it the long time. The makeup. Take it out. Slow down. No. Sit on.
Hi everyone. For those who don't know, my name is Scott. I'm the president of the Chinese American Citizens Alliance. And what we do is we pursue the highest moral, ethic, and values of our community. We practice and defend American citizenship and American patriotism. And we have economic opportunity. We don't have. We foster economic and political opportunities for our members. We preserve and defend cultural and historical traditions, and we ensure education for our youth and our community. And today, our sister, Elizabeth Yang, has had many achievements to her name, and we fully believe she'll add more to her name. So today, on behalf of the Chinese American Citizens Alliance of the Greater San Gabriel Valley Lodge, I would like to congratulate you on your title of Mayor Elizabeth Yang. Congratulations.
Yeah. Go back. You. Do it down. Look.
Next up is Rick Ing and Will Tam of OCA Greater Los Angeles, CACA Los Angeles.
So. How many?
Hey there.
Hi there.
Good evening, Mayor Yang. Congratulations. Mayor Pro Tem Milo, congratulations. City council members, city managers here somewhere, and then city attorney, Michelle, and Amy. Anyway, just have to say hi to everyone. So, my name is Rick Yang, and I'm here representing OCA Greater Los Angeles. This is Will Tam. He is the current vice president for the Chinese American Citizens Alliance Los Angeles Lodge. And so we're here to congratulate the incoming administration. We wish you well. You can count on our support for the community. I'll take this time right now, though. I wanted to recognize the departing mayor, Vin No. I wanted to let everyone know how supportive the council has been. This has been a big year for us in terms of programs that we had here in the city of Monterey Park. We had a intergenerational community mahjong that actually was inspired by one of the families who were the survivors of the Monterey Park shooting. I spoke to her at a behavioral health event, and she said the one thing that was important is that the city needs to heal, the community needs to heal. And so you should do something fun and original. So we came up with the idea of, the mahjong, and you guys supported it, and I appreciate that. And Vin was there to even play and to teach other people. Vin was also there for the Monterey Park community cleanup, and Vin was also there for the contest, the oratorical contest, and our AEPI Heritage Luncheon, which we recognize Henry Love. So
I'm going to pass it on to Will Tan.
Rick is way more eloquent than I am, so just want to say thank you very much. Appreciate all that you've done, and we will be of support as well. And thank you.
So we have a certificate for Lin in recognition of his service and dedication as the mayor, and there's one from CAC as well as from OCA. Thanks. Look forward to working with you in the future too as well.
Lastly, representing the U.S. General Chamber for Entrepreneurs Hong Kong, Macau, and Guangdong, and our former mayor, Stephen Lam.
Wow, thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here tonight to celebrate all of you for being as mayor, vice mayor, and then past mayor. There's a lot of memory here with this council chamber. Not too long ago, I was here, just like you. We had meetings, long meetings, but days like in Mayor David Lau and Anthony Wall's time, they had the meeting until like 2 a.m. Sometimes even longer. I said, you don't have to sleep, work the second day. But thank God we have very good turnout now. It's like about 10, right? 10 o'clock, finished by 10, that's a good sign. The city had a lot of change for the last 10, 15 years. And I'm here very happy to see all of you, new faces, some good friends, here. Especially I want to congratulate good friend Elizabeth Yang, who is the legal counsel for our chamber, the U.S. General Chamber of Commerce for Hong Kong, Macau, and Guangdong. And for Henry, and we're a longtime friend. Every single time Henry runs, I used to make sure vote for Henry, right? And Henry, I want to thank you for representing us to be in the White House, President Biden, because I saw you in the White House. And he's the only mayor who was invited to the White House, Oval House. And when President Biden came, and Henry was the mayor. And Henry at the time, he sworn in during COVID time. I hope this time it's not. 9.5 months later, I don't think we have another COVID. So you'll be fine. And Pawingo, thank you so much for your services. And when you first declared you want to run, and we supported you, and we know you are so smart because you work for the BOA, high level in BOA, and also board of directors for Chinatown Services. And St. Charles, because I heard a lot of good things about you because you're a teacher in our Alhambra School District. So although we didn't have a chance to sit down to work together for this city, but then we appreciate your work. And then you also been mayor for the last 2 years. Yeah. And Thomas, I remember you came into the city hall and talked about water issues, water things. We don't know anything about water, honestly. So all the water business I learned from Thomas and city managers. And we didn't know that city of Monterey Park, we actually pump water from the ground. If we don't have enough water, then we bought water from outside sources and pump it back to the ground. So make sure that you keep the ground clean. So thank you very much, Thomas, for your services for the past so many years for this district and now council and the mayor. And I have 3 certificates, one for Elizabeth Yang, and Mayor Pro Tem and outgoing Mayor Mingo. And thank you, Elizabeth Yang, for providing legal services every year since 2018.
With that. Yeah. Right, keep on. PlayStation. I just. Keep going. You get about. Great, keep going.
Thank you again, everybody, for coming to join us today. And thank you to all the elected officials for presenting this whole stack of certificates. I also wanted to give a shout out to our sponsor tonight, TransTech. Our city manager has a few words.
Good evening, everyone. If you can just stay seated in your seats just briefly, we do have a special performance. We're about to adjourn the meeting, but please stay in your seats. We really appreciate it. And if you can, keep the aisles clear. We're going to need those aisles. Thank you so much.
Meeting adjourned.
Yay.